Welcome to Jeremiah's Porch Talks. This is where we take a few minutes, talk about leadership and life, right from my front porch here in Sykesville, Maryland. Rain or shine, this is a time for us to reflect, reset, and get ready for whatever comes next in our respective life journeys. I'm Jeremiah. Thanks for joining me. Today, I want to discuss about what to do when we face adversity. Adversity is promised to every single one of us. If you ever want to grow, if you ever want to achieve, or if you ever want to have your life have meaning, adversity is going to come knocking on our doors. And the real test is knowing what to do when adversity is right in front of us, looking into our eyes. With this in mind, today, I want to discuss 5 different strategies on what to do when adversity comes into our lives. The first one of these is mindfulness and reframing. One of the most powerful ways to face adversity is through mindfulness. Mindfulness is simply paying attention on purpose in the present moment without judgment. When setbacks come, it gives us space to pause, breathe, and reframe the challenge. Instead of being consumed by, why is this happening to me? Mindfulness helps us ask, what is this teaching me? Simon Sinek reminds us that the goal is not to be perfect by the end. The goal is to be better each day. Mindfulness allows us to take that better step when life feels completely overwhelming. Number 2, be disciplined in the small things in life. Adversity doesn't just test our patience, it tests our ability to be consistent. Nick Saban once said, "Discipline is doing what you're supposed to do, the way it's supposed to be done, when it's supposed to be done, all the time." You see, discipline isn't glamorous, but in the face of adversity, discipline is what carries us forward when motivation disappears. Every small, disciplined action is a brick laid on the path toward resilience. Number 3, emotional awareness and processing. Adversity doesn't just hit our plans, it hits our hearts. Neuroscience tells us that naming emotions reduces their intensity. But we can go further than that. When you're angry, when you're frustrated or discouraged, pause and ask yourself, what's really causing me to feel this way? Sometimes anger is hurt. Sometimes behind frustration, there's fear. Behind stress is love for something that matters to you deeply. By reflecting on these reasons, we move closer to peace and gain the clarity to respond instead of to react. Number 4 is to seek support and build your community. No one is built to face adversity alone. Research on resilience shows that people who lean on community, family, friends, mentors, recover faster and thrive more often. When you share your struggles, you don't just lighten your load, you gain perspective and strength from others. Adversity shrinks when it can be carried together. And number 5, find an anchor in what your purpose is. You see, adversity is best faced when we're anchored in our purpose. Psychologist Angela Duckworth's research on grit shows that effort connected to a higher purpose fuels endurance. When your why is bigger than your obstacle, you find the strength to push through. Purpose gives adversity meaning. It turns pain into progress and setbacks into stepping stones. And here's the key. This research emphasizes the importance of knowing your why. A practical way to uncover this is to ask yourself 3 questions. What motivates me? What inspires me? And what do I love? Don't rush those answers. Sit with them, journal about them, pray and meditate on them. And when you've answered them thoroughly, craft yourself a personal mission statement. Something that captures your deepest sense of meaning. That mission will become your anchor the thing that steadies you when the storms of adversity try to knock you down. So here's my challenge for today. The next time that adversity arrives, pause, take a mindful breath, name what you're feeling, and ask why it's there. Make the disciplined choice to take one small step forward, share the journey with someone that you trust, and above all, anchor yourself in purpose, because purpose will keep you standing when everything else is shaking around you. You see, adversity is not your enemy, it's your teacher. And if you meet it with mindfulness, discipline, reflection, support, and purpose, it won't just shape your path, it will shape you as a person. This week, don't aim to be perfect. Aim to be better today. That's it for today. Thanks for spending a few moments with me on Jeremiah's Porch Talks. Rain or shine, I'll see you next time. And always remember to keep the most important things.